Is this something that you've ever experienced, Spencer? I'll come to you first.
I've nearly died a few times, yeah, but
So have I. Just now, it happened.
I'll have a story for this. Yeah, the one that springs to mind is I was filling in as a co-pilot for a friend of mine in a powerboat race that he had.
Okay.
And we were doing quite well, and he flipped the boat, and we were going at, 90 miles an hour, and I dislocated both my shoulders on impact.
Oh, my word.
And I thought I was toast, The boat flipped and ended up underwater. Obviously couldn't move my arms, had this big helmet on, big heavy boots, and I thought I was sinking consciously, and I was underwater for about, a good couple of minutes, or at least it felt that way, because I couldn't breathe, obviously. And, I started seeing a lot of colours, a lot of lights, and obviously I was probably just losing consciousness, but it felt quite surreal. I started thinking about my brother. I thought about my mum quite a lot, because I genuinely thought that was it. And then I was suddenly all at the surface, and my kind of lungs opened up, and I could breathe. I actually put both my shoulders back into place myself, because the boat because I couldn't swim or move, so one kind of snapped back on its own. And then I kind of tried to fiddle around with my other one, and that I thought...
He's showing off a little bit now. It sounds like I've seen that Mel Gibson film where he does that underwater.
It was about a couple of years ago now. But that was quite a scary moment.
So do you feel that something helped you?
I always like to think that my brother Mike is watching over me. Last time you were kind enough to have me on the show, we discussed his death, and I like feeling that, whenever something unusual happens, it's him, or even if there's kind of, some strange breeze somewhere, it might be him. But I like to, I like to think that he saved me.
I've had a few car accident, where it all flashes behind you, but the most recent one was in Cape Verde with Kieran. We was in the sea.
Is that his near-death experience?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. That holiday. But yeah, so I was in the sea, and the waves, they're all crashing, we're all jumping over them. Then one of them caught me. What do they call it when you feel like you're in the washing machine? Like, is it when the
like a riptide, when your legs get pulled out from under you.
And I remember I must have knocked myself out, because I had a nosebleed, like near enough a black eye. And I just sort of passed out, but I just remember all my life. It seems really weird, and I thought, this is it, I'm dead. I can't get up, I'm dead. But then he pulled me out, and I wasn't, but I didn't see any bright lights or anything. I'm not saying you're lying. But the thing is, people say, oh, near death. Who has actually died? I mean, not just go to the corner of the room and all of that.
Yeah.
Died, gone to, like, this paradise island or wherever people think they're going, and come back. Who?
Anybody here?
No. Exactly. Nobody really knows, and I know a lot of people will be against me for this, but I don't care. No one knows what happens when you die.
I've seen the film Flatliners, and it's quite scary.
I do think there's an element of it's the same part of the brain when you dream.
Yeah.
That's what I think, is so that when people kind of say, well, I saw so-and-so, or I saw this image, you sort of see, you see family that have died in your dreams as well, and I think it's sort of that's what I like.
But for me, I have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, the mind's a very powerful thing, obviously, as you all know, and I think it's perfectly capable of playing tricks on you if, you want to really believe something.
And especially at an incredibly stressful time, like being trapped under a boat with both your shoulders out.
It was quite awkward pain.
No, I'm only joking. Welcome to our gang. We will take the Mickey a lot.
No, I like it.
You're in.
Okay.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.